So that will take us now to the all-Ford matchup. Bob Tasca out of the top 10 the last 2 years, vowed to turn things around. And so far in 2014 they have. They've been to the semis in Pomona. They're into the second round here. Now the task looms larger than ever. John Force, all you need to know about that is the #1 on the side of the car for the 16th time. John Force at age 64. You guys are getting ready to tangle. It's always an epic battle when you do, Matt. What is it about John Force? What is it about Funny Car that has brought you to this point?
I tell you, the guy's a living legend, but I absolutely love mixing it up with him. I mean, it's just, we got a great rivalry going right now, and you know, I plan on fighting the fight all year long with this guy.
We showed the rivals throughout time, going all the way back to Al Hoffman and Cruz Pedregon and Whit Bazemore. We showed the career numbers. John's always seemed to find a way to stay on top of those guys. What makes you think that you're going to be able to change it against the 64-year-old champion?
Man, I'm just hungry. You know, I'm hungry. I'm coming after him. I'm coming after everybody. So, you know, that hunger and that gut and that burn, man, it's what drives me forward.
30 years of this race, John's been in every one of them. You saw a graphic of the winners. John was the runner-up, first one.
He's runner-up to John Collins. I knew John Collins back in the 60s when he drove for John Bateman's Atlas Oil Dual Special.
You talk about John Force dominating. He's been to 6 consecutive finals, 5 consecutive #1s dating back to last year. And I talked to his crew chief, Jimmy Prock, and he said, with all the domination lately, it's easy for fans to forget that it took us a long time to get here. You go back to this race last year, Jimmy was with Robert Height. They qualified number 16. They went out in the first round. He said that one hurt really bad. This time last year, they were building on that. They really didn't come around to the middle of last season. So he said, if this can all swing just as quickly as it come around this way, it can go back the other way. He said, we are not done working just yet.
Oh, Tasca was there, but John was there a little quicker. 4:10 beats a 4:12. A great race between the Fords. You see Courtney walk away with Graham Rahal.
They're giving John too many opportunities. You got to kick him when he's down, don't you, Matt?
And I tell you, you got to step on that throat when you can. But you know, they got a good car and a good crew chief, and John's doing a great job driving. You know.
Yes, he is. Take a look at the Lucas Oil photo finish cam by a car length. John Force advances to the semifinals.
Jimmy Prock's reaction at the starting line, much like we've seen this year. He knows they got another decent hot rod today. Maybe not quite the one we saw at the Winter Nationals, but good enough to go to the semis here today in Phoenix.